The RCMP and Canada's Justice Minister are publicly responding to the report. Jill Croteau brings us that side of the controversy. And Jill, there's some admission of fault here.
Gord, despite the animosity and frustrations with some of the people in High River, authorities are trying to own up to some of the mistakes. They regret the good work they did during the height of the floods has all but been overshadowed by the justified anger of the homeowners. The chair of the Civilian Review and Complaints Commission, who helped author this report, says the communication between authorities and the public was poorly mishandled.
On day 9 of the crisis, the RCMP was still scrambling to deal with the communications issues, and there were still internal debates as to how much information concerning the firearms seizures should be released to the public.
I can't say 100% of what we did was flawless. I can't say that. I know there were mistakes made. We need time to drill down on the report and figure out exactly where those mistakes may or may not be. And if a homeowner is owed an apology as a result of our review, I think we should do that.
RCMP say they've been working to rebuild the trust of the people in High River. They hope this report paves the way to help restoring some of that confidence. The federal Minister of Justice says the recommendations from the report will be implemented.
It's in keeping with what I think Canadians expect, and that is accountability for everyone, including law enforcement. And so the intrusions and the property seizures that happened at High River were inappropriate.
The Commission's report makes 52 findings and 10 recommendations, which are intended to enhance the RCMP's response to future emergency situations.
Thanks, Jill.
You're welcome.
Now, among those recommendations, the creation of a National Crisis Communications Handbook, guidelines on the seizure of guns and ammunition during disasters, and special forms to ensure better note-taking on forced entries. The Commission will issue a final report once the RCMP responds.